Right then, folks. There isn't actually a stop here. You can get going, but your doors are open, so you probably should wait for them to close. I'm going to put it in head-out view, and I'm going to lock it there. And just see when the doors close. Doors are still open, folks. Be careful. Oh yes, command list. Right, doors are open. You may proceed when ready. This is a quick drive. There's nothing in front of you. So the consist of the train here mimics the one from the inaugural run. About as close as you can do, really. Remember, you've only got a 15 limit until you get through the gasworks tunnel. Oh, look at this. Look at this, like a pro. Right, see, there's no coaling and firing. It's all set to automatic, so don't worry about that. Slightly speeding. Throttle though. Stall in a tunnel. Oh, there we go. There we go. Going under the HS1. Celtic Dan, yes, this does not exactly mimic the run at all. I've added stops for the sake of the steer for the stream. It mimics the consist and it mimics the line that it followed, but otherwise than that, it doesn't. This is based on a scenario that I'm writing which does do it correctly, but I wanted to add stops into it, basically. Moricom, let me have a quick look. I think, yeah, you do need your brakes in running. Let me put it back on 10. You need your brakes in running. With the automatic fireman, it doesn't matter quite so much. At least not when you're running slower. But yes, you should have your brakes in running when you're not applying or releasing. This is a vacuum brake. Well, it's actually, yeah, it is set up as a vacuum brake train. Doing nice so far, very nice. Nicely done on the AWS. Watch your speed. Why does this thing have AWS? Because it's a British Rail mainline steam engine. It has to have AWS. Meeg72, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Keep an eye out for a 15 limit coming up, folks. 15 limits. Like a rail fan under an electrified line. What's wrong with that? They ran steam engines under electrified lines, doesn't cause any problems at all. On a steam loco, what's the difference between legacy and realistic mode? Well, on this loco, the difference between legacy and realistic mode is whether or not it simulates the steam chest, which is just like a lag effect. And on the newer ones, like on the Riviera and 50s, it's a number of different things. It's almost like a sort of a simpler and a more complex braking system. Cheers, Chris. Thanks a lot. Someone possibly shut the drains, maybe? In my scenario, BNSF, yes, the trespasser incident will be there, yeah. We're almost back up to Finsbury Park. Amaryllin, does it make the brakes mode on the 57X really hard to use? Yeah, but it makes it realistic to use. GWR brakes aren't fabulous. Well, they are fabulous, they're just not easy to use. Someone put some power on. Go on, you know you want to. We'll get up to mainline speed, I think, shortly. be. Right, might put a couple of light. Nicely done, folks. It's coming on well. I think we're back on the main line now. Alright, 55 limit. Got it. Amtrak Master, no, we're quite away from Knebworth actually. Oh, someone put the reverser full forward, so that ain't going to work. All that's going to do is throw all the steam out. Fly over. Oh, very nice, folks. Very nice. Doing well. Train boy, thanks for the host. Yes, Stephen Jam, definitely. If you're having a problem booting the game up, then get onto the support team. They'll help you make it work again. Stephen Jam, thank you for the host. Limit, coming up to a 675 limit. Well, this is a very good run so far indeed, very good. Potters Bar is the next station. It's 6.8 miles. For those of you that are new, I'm not driving, you are. Read instructions, ask people, watch people, you'll figure it out. It's easy. Yeah, the auto fireman is on. Because you can't operate the auto fireman with the full HUD on, and you can't see what's going on with boiler pressures and things with the mini HUD on, I can't really make it work somehow. So I've left it to auto fireman at the moment. I'm going to see if I can find a better way of doing it. Can I explain Knebworth to the uninitiated? In a scenario that PJT 1974 did, I was busy waffling away, chatting and looking at the chat screen, and was not paying any attention to what I was doing. And then I looked down and realised that in about half a mile I was due to stop at Knebworth, and there was no chance. I was doing about 80 miles an hour. So, and no one's ever let me live it down. Baked Bean Kid, you go into gameplay settings, you can turn the auto fireman off. Your local rail fan, this is BR Flying Scotsman. So this is almost exactly what was on the inaugural run. .2 miles from Potters Bar. Reverse of 5? No, don't want to set the reverser anywhere below 15. Radio joke. Susanna Pixie missed a stop the other day in North Somerset. Yes, I know. Probably not let me. No one will let me forget that either. That's all right. It's all good fun. So, 2.3 miles to Potters Bar. BNSF, this scenario ends in Hitchin. We're stopping at Potters Bar, Knebworth and Hitchin. Right, we have Potters Bar platform 4, 1.3 miles. pretty cool. We're the #2 busiest channel on Twitch plays at the moment. There's I think a Pokemon going on, about 600 people watching, so if you can just get your mates. Oh, we slowed down to 35. Mr. Steelman, no, last stop on this route is on this line, on this journey is Hitchin. Don't forget we're stopping at Potter's Bar, folks. BNSF, it was King's Cross to York. His first stop was actually at Peterborough. Definitely need some more brakes, I think. Don't want to release the brakes though, that would be a bad thing. Yeah. That's it, we're doing a nice speed now, just let it coast in until the other end of the platform. Someone said they wanted the head out cam on the other side, so I have done so. When you move again, I will... Doors are open! Nicely done. Very well done. I'll put you back on the other side. And I show around the cab. Well, while we're sat here, that's the cab. Right, now I'm going to let you get back on with it. Possibly turn the drains off. Ah, sweet peace. Knebworth is the next station. 12 miles. Will Knebworth be delivered another station train picking up passengers, or will they be continuing their run of never having any train stop there? It's up to you, folks. so I'm not slamming the brakes on. Steve thinks you should all try and do something that I haven't. I went to Knebworth, I stopped, I was in a car, but... .7 miles. Definitely need to bring that cutoff back. That's better. See you later, Steve. How are we doing? 40 miles an hour coming into a 55 and then up to a 75. Limit. Smith, you just bought the Amtrak Dash 8. Nice, glad you're enjoying it. Just under 60 miles an hour. Hey there, Even Stevens, welcome. 8.5 miles to Knebworth. I think there's going to be a fight here. Knuckle coupler. Unfortunately, that information for getting access to how far you are from the station is not available over the API that I'm using. Otherwise, I would have done that already. That would have been so useful. I made a cup of tea and totally forgot about it. Boo! At least they're still warm. Not a total fun. Having too much fun watching you lot. Moggy says no sugar in his tea, he's sweet enough as it is. Don't tell me you just dip your little finger in there, don't you? Here we go, 5.7 miles. We have a 30 limit coming up. You should probably abide by that one, folks. Don't want to be coming off the track. Have I driven the Dash 8? Yeah, in fact, yeah, yes I have, and in fact we're going to be doing it again tonight. Yeah, I haven't had sugar in my tea for a long time, Moggy. I can't handle it now. That's it. Doing well. Doing well. Who's put it on 100% throttle? Don't worry about the vac brake stuff, I'm going to have to explain that to you. Essentially, vac brake, you're supposed to put 3 numbers after it. One is the target inches HG that you want to get to. What is the second one is the A, which is the apply percentage. And then R is the running percentage. So in this train, you want to, if you say you wanted to put the vacuum brake on 10 inches HG, yeah, which is this bit here, you would do vac brake space 10, because that's where you wanted to get to. You would put 50 as the apply and 10 as the running. And then what it will do is it will set the, if you're at 21 and you want to go down to 10 and you say 10 and so it needs to go down, it will use the apply value to drop it, and when it gets to 10 it will put it back to the running value. So it means that you can more refined control over it. Coupler per mile 000 doesn't work. You can't do that. That means get to 0 by doing nothing. I don't even know if that's possibly broke it. Right, you're good to go now. You have 115 speed limit. What is release? No, it's so release is always 0. So you don't need to tell it how to release. So if you want to release, then essentially you do back brake 21. You always put 1050. Sorry, 5010 because that's what they are on this loco. So it's always back brake followed by the number you want to get to, followed by 5010, and then it will release if it needs to and apply if it needs to. I'll explain it to you once it's got it. Need to fix that little bug with the vacuum brake command. But no, we're not going to fix it now. Just carry on using the brake the way you were. Dave, yeah, it is a bit confusing. Once you get the hang of it, it's all right. But there's no other way I could think of doing it, because the point with the vacuum brake is you make a change, it then happens, and you see 15 seconds later what it did. Well, that's no use if you want to get it to a specific value. Good job on the AWS alarm. You've got a diverging signal. Hey, Lord Mastodon, welcome. It's going well, thank you. Oh, your boiler pressure is way down. Let that boiler pressure come back up. Someone shut the dampers. Maybe try opening the dampers. 1.5 miles. Dampers, not drinks. It's a damper open, I think, as well, isn't it? Yeah, it's damper open. .175 miles. We're now on the line for the correct line for Knebworth platform 4. Train boy, nope, we're about to be. We're coming up for Knebworth now. The fight's already begun. Knebworth, 0.68 miles. Will we stop? Will we go flying through? I count a stop as any coaches in the platform. If the last coach misses, it's not a stop. Even if you stop. Oh, we're slowing down. Now we're stuck. Well, you are going to have to go forward. You've still got half a mile. I guess it's going to be a slow old run into. It's going to be a slow old run into Knebworth. We've got two. For those that aren't aware, we've got two teams going on here. So we've got people that want to stop at Knebworth, which is the next station, about half a mile away, and we've got people that don't want to stop at Knebworth. And the people that don't want to stop are desperately trying to move. The people that do want to stop are desperately trying to put the brakes on all the time. This is the road. We're actually on the bridge that I drove under when I went to Knebworth. Oh, we've got some other people that are actually trying to hold the train down until we can build some pressure up. This is probably a good idea. It was a bit low. Although those wanting to stop at Knebworth may argue that could be done at Knebworth. Someone's closed the damper. That's probably not the cleverest thing to do. So we've got regulator pull forward, full on, reverse full on, the brake full on. We aren't getting anywhere, are we? You have to actually get to Knebworth to stop there. So come on, let's get to Knebworth and then. Oh god, we've gone backwards now. We've got a problem with Knebworth here. I think we have a troll in our midst. I'll give you a clue. Someone needs to put the brakes on. Yeah, you're all a bunch of chickens. Come on, Knebworth isn't that bad. It's a great place. Yeah, heading back to King's Cross. Oh, we've gone past the bridge. We are making progress. Oh, someone's killed the throttle. Back throttle's back on. This is a bit better battling. We're going somewhere at least. Come on, who's going to win? Who's going to win? Is it team stop or team go? Is it team stop or team go? Come on, who's going to win? Oh, team stop are winning. Furious! It's furious! We have the loco out the front. Of course the reverse is in the middle, so those putting the throttle aren't doing anything. This is class. Oh, there are 3 coaches left. There are 3 coaches left. 2, 1. The go team win. There's no point fighting now. It's a miss. Oh dear. Well, you know what, guys? I'm going to let you into a little secret. There's a giveaway anyway. I was kind of trolling you, to be honest. There's a giveaway anyway. That was class. Just get to the last... we've got Biggleswade, sorry, is our next station. It's not Hitchin, it's Biggleswade. Someone set it to reverse. No, it doesn't count if you go back. It doesn't count if you go back. Of course, if you fail because you run a red light going in reverse, then... we have a troll in our midst. 1 or 2 anyway. Right, let's go to Biggleswade, folks. There we go. We're off to Biggleswade. Clearly there is a strong desire, there's a force in the stream to make sure that we don't stop at Knebworth. The stream has spoken. Biggleswade, 15.8 miles. Let's get there as fast as we can, folks. Someone check to make sure the damper is open. if anyone here, by the way, is getting a message back saying that you can't comment the same thing within 30 seconds, if you type a command, right, like throttle 100, and you put space and you put a random number of some sort, that will work. It will count as a different thing that you've said. It will not be read by the TSL bot. It'll only read the throttle and the 100. It won't read the rest of it. That will get around that for you. So you don't exclamation mark throttle space 100 space 1234, and the next time we do it, do 1235, and the next time 1236, and then it'll always count as a different thing, but you'll only get the throttle 100, is actually all that the bot will read. You man. Getting up, 44 miles an hour now. So we're going to do the Twitch plays on the pump cart tomorrow. Should be interesting. Any consensus of what route you'd like to see the pump cart on? Lone Wolf, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Oh, hello, 52 miles an hour, cracking along now. All Clear Simulations, thank you for the host, much appreciated. Roller coaster. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? What's my favourite piece of DLC, Lordmaster? I don't know, I've got a number of them that I like, really. My favourite ones are probably Steam. But then you look at West Coast Mainline Shap and the A Class 87 on there, it's just gorgeous to drive. Well, the idea, Amarillo says, I don't think the pump car works for the lag. Well, basically, if a bunch of you type up and a bunch of you type down, they'll figure it out, I guess. Moggy, yes, your favourite DLC are on Steam. Brookshire, how do you unhost/unhost? Copper Mal, the bot actually has a filtered queue for sending messages, so it can't send messages too fast, but the queue will just get bigger and bigger and bigger. I've got a rate limited send thread in the bot, so whenever it wants to send something it gets put into a queue, and then the send thread just sits there pulling stuff off the queue, putting it on the onto Twitch. Of course, the other thing is that because of the whole up-down thing, and the fact that there's the limit of, you know, saying the same thing in 30 seconds, more than too much, it's actually going to require you to work together. So because you're only each of you going to be able to type it relatively slowly, and it's going to be the combined effort of all of you that type it in nice and fast, which I think is going to add an interesting challenge. Thank you for the host, Brooks Rail, much appreciated. Moggy, yes I do. 68 miles an hour. We have a 25 limit coming up, folks. 25 limit. Dilly Dorito, thank you for the host, much appreciated. We are slowing down. Whether we'll make it for 24, we might make it for 25. That's it, we're under 25 now. Nicely done. Crossing over here. Did London Peterborough come with a train since 2015? It certainly did. Trainboy, how much longer in this stream? So there's 2 more US scenarios after we finish this one. This has got probably about another 10-15 minutes left. Then I think yours is next, actually. Assuming you're train lover, Cole. Amtrak Master, you would have had to have bought TS 2015 to get the London Peterborough line. If you just got the free upgrade, then it didn't come with any of the content. Same as it's always been. See you later, Fringe. Javelin TPTS. Oh, that's not a bad shout, Dirty to read, so that would be quite interesting. So let me make a note of that. Cheers, YX Pillar. Thanks for joining the channel. Those that are just joining, I'm not driving, you are. Follow the instructions over there. Talk to people on the channel, watch what they're doing, and have a go. Hey there, NASCAR fan, that's awesome, thanks for that nice comment. You're right, it is a fantastic community, isn't it? They're a really great bunch on the stream. Hey Twitch Plays Claw Machine. Probably about, we've got 7.5 miles to get to the final bit. You just missed the funniest thing ever. They were fighting over whether they wanted to stop at a station or not, just because of history at the on this stream. There was a Knebworth. I missed a station in the previous stream, a station called Knebworth just behind us, and it's become legendary. And this scenario, I set it so that they had to stop at Knebworth, but then I said, well, you can stop at Knebworth or not. And it was an epic fun with the two teams, team go and team stop, fighting each other to who would go and who would stop. It was so funny. It's been a really excellent drive though. Even, considering this is a steam engine, which is even harder to drive than the diesels or electrics. This is very cool. Trains in World War I, the Battle of Knebworth. Yeah, quality of the driving overall has been fantastic though. It was brilliant. I think the number of chat commands going through with everyone feverishly trying to outdo each other was epic. .8 miles to Biggleswade. Amtrak Master, sometimes when you play Train Sim it freezes and says a file dump. Quite often though, when I've done that, it's because of out of memory. What I suggest you do is make sure you always start any kind of busy scenarios with a fresh restart of the game. And potentially turn down your detail settings. Because if someone's got their settings turned down to medium and they make a really big busy scenario, and then you've got your settings on maximum, then it won't work. Because what took them up to their limit of memory will take you way beyond your limit of memory. Bearing in mind Train Sim's 32-bit, so it's got a limit of 3 gigs of memory, I think, or 3.5 gigs of memory, no matter how much memory you've actually got in your machine. Steven Jam, so if you're making a really busy scenario, do you turn on settings? If you're making a really busy scenario, I would suggest you turn your settings all the way up to make sure. Or if you do turn your settings down, then make sure you don't go above about 2.5 gigs of memory at the absolute outside. That way when someone runs it maximum, you can see what the memory utilisation is. In fact, what you could do is actually start the scenario with it on max settings and just see what the memory utilisation is going to be. 76 miles an hour, doing well. 2.6 miles, ETA is in about 3 minutes. You need to see Matt playing TS drunk. I don't drink, so other than tea. I drink tea. I drink loads of tea. We have a yellow light coming up. Watch for your AWS. Ooh, just about. That's a double yellow light, folks. Big Bean Kid. No, I've never had a sip of alcohol in my life. Yep, there'll be more AWS coming because you've got a single yellow coming up, and it looks like your home might be red. So beware, bit ready for that, and I'll tab it if necessary. I need to add tab as a command, don't I? After an epic scenario like that, we're going to let it fail on a SPAD? I don't think so. That was just so much fun. The Battle of Knebworth. No, it's not your next signal that's red, cop. Next signal is a single yellow, but if you look on the HUD, your home signal is red, which is the next one after this. Good job on the AWS. Is that religious reason to kick back going? Nope. I just have no desire to drink, that's all. I have enough bad habits. Last thing I need is another one. You're going to make a scenario where I have to stop at Knebworth, Steamer Jam. Ooh, I don't know. Still got half a mile to the signal. That might actually be an approach limited to yellow on that signal, which means the next signal may be a more permissive aspect. So don't worry too much, but you should certainly drive up to this signal with caution. Where's the AI? I didn't write any AI into this scenario. I think it's a green, folks. Yeah, it's a green. All you got to do is bring her into a stop at Biggleswade. Exclamation mark SPAD. Hey there, Eurocaf. It's actually gone pretty well. We've just driven from London King's Cross. You've just joined us right at the end, unfortunately. But do go and have a look at the past broadcast and have a look. It's gone really well, along with a really epic section where everyone was divided into two teams and fought whether to stop or not at a station. Doors are open. I guess there's two carriages in, two cars in. No, it's one coach in the platform. So the support coach gets to get off at the station, but nobody else. That's nice of you. Bad luck, you didn't complete scenario. That'd be due to missing a station, I think. Epic, folks. That was epically good fun. I really enjoyed that. Well done. Oh dear. Now, let me just go and reclassify ourselves out of Twitch plays, because we're not going to be doing that again. We just do one of those every night. Let me classify as 2016. The chat can calm down now. Okay. Right, that's done that. Let's get rid of that, and let me work out what we're doing next. Passengers to New Haven. Right, what I need to do now is shut the bot off, otherwise you'll all be trolling me while I'm trying to drive a train. Which would be funny, I guess, but... Right. Hey there, Zach Coughlin. Thanks for joining. Oh, we're doing a giveaway next.